Why are you looking for him?
Well, I didn't really want to disclose this, but we were in a relationship, and he just took off on me. And now we're just kind of sort of trying to put the pieces together of getting my life back. So I think we're just trying to find him because he stole a bunch of stuff from me, and it's been really hard.
Roll a deception check.
Oh my god. Come the fuck on. God damn it. Okay. 9.
You were in a relationship with the wild man, the hermit on the outskirts of the city.
Well, he was a wild man.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Okay. He's about to speak up towards you. What's the DC on the spell?
Oh boy.
15.
15.
That's good.
That is really good.
That is very close, but he does not succeed.
Oh, okay.
14 total on his point. He just missed it. He goes forward to give you a stern finger forward talking to and goes, Well, my apologies. This was a major understanding.
It's really okay. It's really okay. I accept your apology.
What are you doing? Release her. It is fine. The guy goes, sir? I said, release her.
Wait, but before I leave, did you happen to know where Gurge is?
The other kind of guard behind us like, what's happening? We're just letting it go now? What's the noise coming from?
Can you guys come? Who's in charge here?
They both look at you like incredulously, then look back at the main guy. Says, she has a point.
Is everyone just going on it?
Yeah.
I mean, we're just working on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull at the top hinge, trying to just pull on it.
Just go ahead and, I think at this point it's more about making a combined strength check between those who are working on it right now. So if you're pulling on it and you're helping out towards the hinges.
I'm still working on the lock.
Listen.
Something's never changed.
22 for strength.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Great,
Okay,
yeah. Clink, the door pulls away.
That's what's what. Oh.
Holding the door open.
Teamwork.
Dust.
Once it's off the hinges.
Yep.
One for one.
The dust kicks up around it and soot just kind of fills the air. You can't help but find yourself cough through instinct.
How are your manners? How would you feel about meeting a lord with a short temper? Do you feel like you could be on your best behavior, or?
No, but I'm all for it. This is great. I mean, you can't tell me that going's on his best behavior. This is.
It's not as bad as it
Did you
looks.
see them rush the door? Oh man!
All right, let's go. You've convinced me.
I could also remain out of sight if it's compromising to your relationship. I don't want to, put you out of any more coin.
We're still exploring the relationship too.
Yeah.
This is the first I've heard that we were sponsored.
I mean, he did give us money to do things.
I guess that's true. Although, when you accept sponsorships, isn't that sort of selling out a little bit?
I don't know. It kind of depends. Are you like a group of individuals, or do you have like a thing?
What do you mean, like a thing?
I don't know. Like, yeah, you'll figure it out. I don't have time to put you through business school. Fuck.
Bottle trick if you need to.
Bottle trick?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
That is.
Hey there, honey. You see anything else?
Oh, I just had a bottle trick I wanted to show you.
Okay. Show me a bottle trick.
Well, it's a work in progress. I just thought maybe you could give me some pointers, having run an establishment like this for quite some time.
Sure.
I'll put the bottle on my head.
Oh, that's an interesting take on the bottle trick. Well,
No.
there's more to this trick. You just hold on, because it's pretty
And
impressive
I will
once you...
try to zoom forward and zoom back with just sort of balancing it
Okay,
on
well,
my head.
The bottle... Wait. No, pray. Hold on.
Well, first, make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a natural 20.
At first, it looks like it's about to tip back, and you compensate. And then at this point, it begins to lean in the other direction, and you compensate. And as opposed to just keeping it in place, you are continuously keeping it right about to fall, which builds this perpetual tension. And everyone around the bar on the edges start going like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And all of a sudden, like people are starting to join in, whoa, whoa. And people are, the stupid ass trick somehow is gaining attention. And Fredo's just on the edge going like, I don't know what I was expecting, but sure. While this is happening,
Hovering
Boston
over
Dynamics video.
towards the other side of the joint so that we're in place for when the chef exits.
and right at this moment as this is happening, the goblin comes rushing out.
Who wants to see me?
Oh, wow. Me.
And you get just bounding over. People are like scooting out of the way. One of the tables, people pull back. It's like off the wood across the way. Just big smile on the face. You can see just kind of the lower, like underbite of the ogre peering beneath this giant grin. The kind of the grease and sweat across the face, and that one long hat just kind of like dangling and swaying to and fro as it bounds over towards you. At that moment, kind of Preo glances over, and then just kind of everyone kind of focuses. You roll a natural 20, it focuses back on you.
Is it okay?
I have to tell you, this is one of the best meals that I've ever had.
You just see like tears beginning to well up in his eyes.
What's your name?
My name.
Brady or Brady?
Pretty.
Oh, so pretty.
What's going on?
I have to ask you, what are the ingredients that you use? Is there cinnamon in this?
Yeah.
I thought so. What else? What else? I have to. This is an old family recipe, isn't it?
Sure.
Tell me everything that's in it, please.
Well,
Okay.
first I cook a lot of meat fat,
Okay.
and I mix it with the oil.
Oh, great. You know what? Hold on. I gotta write this down.
Oh, it's a secret recipe.
Oh, that's true. You shouldn't take all the secrets.
Kidding you.
Okay. I don't have a tissue.
Yeah. Here, have some plum. Here,
Some plum
have
wine.
some of our liqueur.
Oh, he's gonna get sloppy.
It's very sweet.
It's really good.
So, and he starts going
telling
on
the
about
ingredients.
this. You can immediately glancing around, you can see all sorts of storage crates and boxes and looks like burlap bags filled with grain or rice or all sorts. This is a kitchen storage area. You also see a cot, and on this table where there is the lantern, you see a figure that is sitting there. Currently, in the low light, you can see what looks to be a woman, maybe late 20s or so, who is Unia. You can see the elven ears and the orcish features, giving her this kind of unique, almost strikingly beautiful combination of both features. Very slender build and dark leather armor, and a cloak that is dark green, nearly black. Heavy belt with a number of pouches and tools around it. And you can see there are a set of black gauntlets that are resting on the table, along with what looks to be a mostly empty plate. And as soon as you all kind of step in and glance and see them, they immediately look up and then reach over and grab a heavy crossbow and aim it right towards you, who the first that walked in, as you all kind of gather in. The three of you are right there. And she goes to aim, and we're going to go to break. Because we're there.
Wow.
Pick up at this spot here in a few minutes. See you guys here shortly.
Take it.
You take 8 points of piercing damage as you have your shield up and the bolt releases from the heavy crossbow. It hits the shield, arcs up, and just catches you on the side of the chin. And then sticks into the wall behind you.
Believe it or not, still don't want to fight. Still don't want to fight.
Step in front.
At this point, you watch the heavy crossbow fall like to the side. The hand catches another bolt, spins it around, and in one movement, turning it around, pulls it back, has it at the ready, and is now geared it over towards you, Dorian.
Wait. We just want to talk. I got a bolt in my chin. I'm not swinging. We just want to talk.
Then talk. Quickly.
We're looking for Artanavo. That you?
Maybe. What do you want with her?
Chet? Still here?
Whatever you say, it had better be good.
You're such a dick.
All right.
We need to
Does a 14 hit you?
It does not.
You watch as she fires, but slightly to the left, the bolt into the wall next to you. It was a warning shot.
I missed it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're looking for... fuck's sake, we're looking for a friend of a friend who went missing. We're just trying to help a buddy out. There's a lot of weird shit going on, and we just need a little bit of fucking help.
Gurge. We're trying to find Gurge.
Gurge. Fuck.
His name.
Crossbow still pointed at Dorian. You're not gonna find Gurge here.
I know that. We need help.
What do you have to offer?
Fuck, I don't know that. Hold on. We haven't gotten that far. What do you need? What do you want? Why don't you fucking talk, you asshole?
We have money. I'm kind of like closer to her and to the left, like I've just kept going.
With disadvantage because you are invisible. Ooh, that's gonna be another 14 hit.
Misses. Oh, you got me. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had this affliction my whole life. Listen, I'm looking for Gurge. He's a friend. I'm just trying to find him so I can get some work. Please, we don't want to bother you very much. We can give you money. We don't want to bother you anymore. Just if you could point us in the direction of
Put
where.
it on the table.
How much?
What have you got?
That's kind of an open-ended question. How about 25 gold?
Points it back over towards you.
30 gold!
I have more gold as well.
Put it on the table.
All right.
You see 30 gold just appear on the table.
I swear to fuck, Chetney, if I find out you have more money than that,
how about you?
You're gonna be dead in like 10 years.
I've got that. I could at least match it. I think. And may I?
Match it.
Okay. I'll walk slowly over and pull out 30 gold. Set it next to Chetney's.
All right.
You also see a small wooden rocking horse appear on the table.
Thanks. Still like drawn, grabs the chair, drags it back towards the back of the chamber, so her back is towards the cot. Goes and slowly sits in the chair, but keeps the heavy crossbow aimed at you, kind of across her lap, and just keeps eyes darting amongst all of you. I was hired to find him, and I did it. He's not with me anymore.
Oh, when I was a young girl, of course, I was still kind of like the freak of the town. But there was a crush on a young boy that I went to school with, and, I feel like he kind of like threw dirt in my face at one point.
What was the boy's name?
Andy.
Not Whitestone Andy, really? Have you been reading my fucking notes?
Whitestone Andy?
You can read all about Whitestone Andy and the Tal'Dorei Guide.
I was fishing for a Percy and I didn't get what I wanted.
High fantasy.
She did not know fucking Percy.
Just toss that one back in. Picture.
Last name Griffith.
Oh
It's canon.
Oh, man. Whistle broke.
Von Musical Mosquito and Andy.
What if we fall head over hooves with him?
What if it's a terrible date? Two of you have never actually been on one before.
And there's also 3 of you.
Well, that's more to love, I guess.
You want a very...
Are you gonna fuck this guy?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Isn't that what you do on a date?
What the fuck, Grass?
What have you been reading?
I just don't want anyone to be led on. He seemed like he had a pure heart, and you don't want to.
It was a very pure, big heart, swollen, turgid.
It's a
Turgid.
Thank you for
boy.
There were no expectations placed on this. I think it's just a good time for everybody involved.
Honestly, it's highly likely he's going to die from clogged arteries at any moment from the amount of grease that he serves everyone and himself. So,
Scroll that piece of shit up. Scroll that away.
Okay. That's hot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Gold sugar trail.
fucking brilliant.
That's
Gurge is here.
That's fucking hot.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wolf.
Steps up, and one of the ornaments you see on the wall, which is this sheathed saber, pulls free and begins walking through the room. Looks out the window. Looks underneath a small futon. Slashes. Where are you?
On the corner of like if you come in the door and the bookshelf's on the right, I'm in the far corner, opposite of where the desk is.
Okay. Slowly begins to make his way through the room, swashing, cutting through the air.
Oh god.
But you're very short, so maybe he's cutting above you.
Old man smell.
Old smell.
Smells like menthol.
Slowly creeping closer to where you're currently resting. About 5 feet away. 3 feet. Right next to you.
I run. I run up, I jump on whatever bed or shelf is next to the window, and I'm going through that motherfucker.
Through the window? Yes.
I don't know what's on the other side.
The stained glass shatters as you fall and tumble poof, poof, out into the rain below. The rain's pouring on you, on your face. You always go, what the? Rushes up, blade ready. You can see the elven man standing there looking out about.
I take the tomato from the kitchen, I toss it.
Towards him?
Yeah.
Okay, roll an attack.
No, not an attack. I'm just tossing a tomato at him.
Tomato? Okay. Just in the direction.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sock that joke.
As you rush off into the rainy evening,